evening, everybody. Joe Tessitore alongside Kenny Atlas, and welcome to Boardwalk Hall at the famed Atlantic City Boardwalk in southern New Jersey for our main event. 12 rounds of welterweight action between these two great warriors. He's on his way to the ring, and you can just tell what kind of night he intends this to be. He's just brimming with confidence. He's really keyed in for this one. You can see it as he makes his walk to the ring.
Introducing first, fighting out of the middle corner, Prince. And his opponent across the ring, fighting out of the middle corner, the Beast.
All right, gentlemen, we went over the rules in the dressing room. You know what to do. Let's have a good, clean fight. All right,
the opening bell of this scheduled 12-rounder here. A much-anticipated fight. Round one underway. We expect a high work rate among these two fighters. Now, do you want to see that same work rate throughout the whole fight? Or is that your expectation?
I'd love to, because we'd be having a good time, and our fans, they're going to enjoy it.
Come on, keep working the body.
Very nice defensive guard there. Good work now, backing up what he did. Right on the mark, both guys with the hook. Wow, is he defensively sound.
Keep those hands up.
The Beast's got some swelling that's now starting to show. Nice block by Prince. What does a fighter need to do to really build a foundation to a great career?
Well, first of all, they have to have the desire to have that great career. There has to be something in them. There has to be coal in that furnace to burn, and to burn later on. Maybe something happened to them in their life. Maybe through their parents, maybe through neighbors, maybe through coaches. Somebody told them they were never going to make it. And they go in their mind that they're going to find a way to make those people walk.
Able to cover up along the belt line, blocks that one. Wow! He is damaged badly there. He may hit the floor.
All right, come on, guys, work it out, no holding.
Last 10 seconds.
All right, you look great. Just don't get crazy in this. Box smart.
Need to capitalize on his mistakes. I want to see that counter hook. Make him pay for his mistakes. You gotta give me the double jab.
Back to fight action as a new round is underway. Of course, in that last round, it was fairly one-sided. He was hit pretty hard, and now he has to overcome that here.
Yeah, you don't have to be Nostradamus to know that. I mean, everybody saw, you know, he got staggered, his knees buckled, did a little dance there. But what you have to really know now is know why you got hit and correct that immediately.
Missed the body shot.
Keep your head.
Doubles up the jab to the head. Parries that punch away.
Keep your hands up.
If I'm his opponent, I look at that eye and I say, that's the magic button. Keep going right there, touch it, touch it, touch it, and we could get a stoppage here.
Well, you're not wrong, but also it could work the other way to your detriment. You could be looking for that spot so much that now you're throwing one punch at a time. You're looking just for that. You're not doing the other things. You're not using the jab to set it up. You're not going to the body. And maybe you actually allow your opponent to survive longer because he could see that one shot coming. He could avoid that one shot.
Good job staying away from the danger there. Very nice defensive guard there. Staying away from those headshots with his defense up top. Return to sender. He gives him back one of his own. Just 10 seconds to go in this round. Round comes to an end. And that's one of those rounds, Teddy, that just takes on a certain style, a certain characteristic. And that was a busy one.
Yeah, it was a busy one. Look, Joe, you don't have to look for these guys. They're right there in front of you.
Why do you think that is? Why do you think sometimes you just get those rounds where it all happens?
Because of styles. You know, styles make fights. In this case, you're seeing proof of that right there. Both guys that are aggressive, both guys that are very confident.
And round number 3 is underway. He comes back with the left hand again. How is he able to do this? How is he able to take these shots?
You know, one time Muhammad Ali talked about taking a chin. He had one of the great chins of all time. And what he basically talked about was that when you start to get hit those shots, you start to go down a hallway. And then you go into a gray room. You go from a light room to a gray room. And at the end of the hallway, you see a dark room. You don't want to go to that dark room. And you have a choice. You put your feet down and you start backing up. I'm not going to that dark room. This guy is not being taken to that dark room.
Way to block there. Well, he took one right there, but then he targeted one right back.
Keep working the jab.
Nice block. Pulls the trigger right away with the left hand after getting tagged himself. may as well put an X marking the spot now because there is blood above his eye.
You know, he had enough problems getting away from punches when there was not blood impairing the vision.
Reaching the halfway mark of this round. 3 consecutive punches by the Beast. Good block by Prince. A little defense turns to offense by the Beast from the East. Wow, is he defensively sound. Trying to go downstairs, but off target. A good block. Last 10 seconds of round number 3. The Beast's now fighting 2 opponents. The man opposite him and his eye swelling.
Yeah, but you can't panic, Joe. This is boxing. You know, this is not the opera. These things happen and champions win under these conditions. So right now, believe it or not, strategy. You got to stay calm. And you got to start thinking, okay, it's this eye that's swollen. I'm going to keep the fight on the side of the ring where I can see with my good eye. You got to really think that clearly in these kind of conditions.
Certainly don't stand in front of it. The swelling is nothing. Focus on the
Here we go with the 4th round.
Move your head.
Some fine fundamentals, good counterpunch.
Nice mousetrap there. He let him in beautifully. He didn't use cheese. He used distance.
Undoubtedly, the most effective element of his entire arsenal tonight is his jab. He's so committed to fighting on the outside, and he's jabbing away beautifully.
Well, Cus D'Amato used to tell me, Teddy, when you're in doubt, jab. Well, this fighter, when he's been in doubt, he's jab. When he's been sure of himself, he's jab. As you said, he's made a jab fest of this all night long.
Good defense, just covering up down low. And that's what fighters do. Pulls the trigger right away after taking one. Able to cover up along the belt line, blocks that one. He's just not concentrating on the body as a target here, Teddy.
No, and you know, you wouldn't mind if he didn't have to. In other words, it all depends on the scenario. This scenario says that he should be going to the body, and he should recognize that. And that's part of the talent of a fighter, recognition. That you have to recognize where the opportunities are.
And coming upon the halfway mark of this 3-minute round. Nice block by Prince. Here's one for you now, he says. Right back with the left hand. That's a good block by Prince. What an excellent 2-punch combo by Prince. Oh, he is not in good shape. He could be on the deck in moments. Keeps his hands up defensively, protecting the head. seconds remaining in this round. Oh! Oh, he is stunned. He could go down. And there's the bell. Can you believe that? He was saved by the bell. Teddy, you've been in a spot like this before as a trainer.
Right now, you know what? What do you spend time on? You want to spend time on telling him why he got in that spot, why he got hit. But first, you got to make sure he revives. You got to get him clear-minded. You got to get his senses back first.
Listen, you're not working. You're not working. You're not working on anything you worked on. You're not double jabbing. You got to work this kid. You understand? You got to work it.
They start up again. Back to action here with another round. But who knows how much longer it'll last. This has been a completely one-sided fight. Dismisses his opponent's headshot. I really don't like the way he looks right now, Teddy, and I haven't since he got rocked earlier. Now, physically, he may have overcome that, but to me, he's just going through the motions right now.
Yeah, right now, he's doing just enough to lose. He's fighting very tentative, and he has to get rid of that attitude immediately.
Do you see any way in which he can take his opponent's aggression and turn it against him?
Yeah, the perfect way. I mean, boxing 101, counterpunching. You got a guy coming at you, no better way than to change his mind. Make him miss, make him pay.
Still plenty of time to work here in round number 5. Minute and a half to go. Oh! He is not in good shape. He could be on the deck in moments.
Come on now, guys. Keep busy. Come on.
Way to block there. Turned that hook over, but couldn't turn it into a connect. It is unbelievable to sit back and just watch what these guys are willing to give and to take. Wow, what a fight so far.
Well, give and take, that's the key word. Sometimes you're forced to become great. And right now, each one of them are forcing the other to go to great places.
Clicks of the talk, able to get away from that headshot with the block. And a smart counterpunch by the Beast from the East. I don't know, Teddy, it just feels like one of those nights, one of those fights where somebody's getting hurt, where this is not going to the judges' scorecards.
I feel like I'm in Coney Island watching one of those hot dog eating contests where somebody's going to try to eat 50 of them, 60 of them. In other words, he's not worried how he's going to feel at the end of the night.
All right. Let's work on that attack. It's not. That's it. Cuts nothing. Don't worry about it. Let's get on that. Get the compress on it.
So here we are, a new round underway, and in that last round, he got tagged. He got hit pretty hard, Teddy.
Yeah, he did. He got caught. Now, the first thing is, we all know he got caught, but why did he get caught? He has to be able to decipher that in his head. He has to be able to have the answer to that so it doesn't happen again.
blocks that punch. Good soaring counter punch by Prince. Teddy, you've been in this spot before as a trainer. Your fighter gets rocked, and then you got to make a decision. Do we stick with the game plan, the style, the way that we were, or do we make a complete adjustment? Which way do you go?
Well, the first thing is obviously you make sure the guy's all right to send them out there. Then when you send them out there, you better send them out there with something. You know, you don't send the guy out into the cold with no coat on, so you better send them out there with some advice. You definitely make a change so he can feel confident that it's not going to happen again. You make an adjustment.
And you can see he's done just that. This is great stuff. I mean, great stuff. Bringing it every which way they are.
Joe, you remember the time you were on a vacation, you saw that perfect sunset?
Oh, yeah.
It was just beautiful. This is beautiful.
Good counter punch. Now there's some blood, but it's underneath the eye. It's on the cheek, so it's not going to impair his vision. The twists and turns and the non-stop battle. It continues on as we've reached the 1 minute mark to go. Good block there by the Beast. Able to get rid of that one. Missed that uppercut. I'm wondering what the opposing corner is going to do here. They got to their man earlier. They were able to rock him, and really nothing's changed. He's showing them the same exact look, the same exact style that he came here with.
Well, first of all, the opponent should keep doing what he's doing. You know, you're landing, you found something that's working, stay with it until he changes.
Round comes to an end here. And Teddy, I know you've had a very busy week. You've been training some pro football players this week. There are many parallels to be made between the pro fight game and the pro football game.
Yeah, there are, you know, physical ones and emotional and mental ones. I mean, the physical ones are when I work with some of these behemoths, you know, like offensive linemen. They have to punch out, you know, with their arms. They have to make sure that they get those hands out now. If they raise their elbows, just like a fighter raising his elbow before he throws a jab, they lose the power. So you got to teach them keep those elbows in, punch out without any telegraph, without any loss of power, and also get those hands out at the right distance. If they're a little late, the big guy gets in on him, and now he can control him. And of course, the mental aspects of it, where they get into those dark rooms we talk about every once in a while, where they have to remember that they have control. They can make the choice. You know, you get in those dark rooms, you start to think that you lose control of the choice, that your opponent's making a choice for you. No, that's not the truth.
Wow, is he defensively sound. That's a tried and true method that works out very well, the counterpunch landing by the Beast from the East. The Beast showing that he has an understanding about balance, about angles, about footwork. What does his opponent need to understand to deal with it?
Well, he has to figure out a way to take the air out of those tires. Give him a couple flats. That's what he's got to do. And there's no better way to give a guy a flat than to go to that body.
Parries that punch intended for the head. Not precise at all by Prince. Well, obviously what his opponent has done here is the reason that cut is in the shape that it's in. So if you're him, just keep doing what you're doing?
Yes and no, Joe. Of course, it's easy to say, yeah, keep doing what you're doing. But what if there's a little change? Your opponent's cut now. He's going to move his head, you figure, a little bit to survive in there. Now you shouldn't go head hunting, even though that cut's there. Now you have to adjust to what's in front of you. Go downstairs to the body a little bit, then go back up to that head. Don't let that red flag, so to speak, get you to go crazy and forget the body.
Not what he was looking for. That's a miss right there by Prince. What a good war this has been. What a good, solid fight it's been. The kind of fight that tells me somebody wants to get rid of the other guy.
It almost looks like they made a deal where neither one could win by decision, where if they didn't win by knockout, it doesn't count.
Don't worry about it. We'll take care of the cut. It's nothing. Small cut, nothing to worry about. Let's get on that swelling. Compress on that.
Back to action now. We're underway in what has been a completely one-sided fight. You get the sense this one may not go the distance. The Beast is proving to be elusive. Well, we told you it could be this kind of fight, and as advertised thus far. Here's one for you now, he says, right back with the left hand. Good, strong uppercut. He comes right back with it after taking one. Halfway through what is one of the best rounds you'll ever see. Just great action.
No, it's unbelievable. I mean, if you love roller coasters, you go to an amusement park. If you want to see left hooks, right hands, every direction, great chins, great endurance, great heart, you come to this fight. You stay right here.
He missed with it. There it is! He is not in good shape.
Come on, guys,
he could be on the deck in moments.
Punch it out.
Now he ties up there.
Let's throw some punches here.
Able to dismiss his opponent's shot, and then comes back with an uppercut. Neither man slowing down as we have 60 seconds to go in this round. Good defense upstairs to stay away from that offensive assault. And that's what fighters do. Pulls the trigger right away after taking one. Boy, that's a big gash there on the cheek. Blocks the headshot. As we come to the end of the round, Joe and Teddy with you ringside. Teddy, that's one of those rounds where I wonder what were the judges looking for, because it's tough to kind of draw a line between those two fighters.
Yeah, very close, but one of those rounds where you could steal it. You did a little bit more in those last 30, 20 seconds. Maybe that's the impression the judges are left with.
The fighting is written, okay? Don't fight his fight. care of the cut. We'll take care of the cut. It's nothing. A small cut, nothing to worry about.
The action starts up again, but it's only favored one man. It's hard to see this fight going the distance based on what we've witnessed so far. Not precise at all by Prince. Nice block by the Beast from the east. Dismisses his opponent's headshot. What a fight. What a great, non-stop action fight this has been. Comes right back with some offense of his own. One minute to go in this round. Neither man has decided to slow down at all. Oh boy, what a round.
Cut it, it's nothing. The cut's nothing. Don't worry about it. You just focus on the fight. We'll take care of the belly. Get on that. Get on that.
As another round gets underway, it gets us thinking, how much more of this will we see? Hard to envision this fight going the distance with how lopsided it's been. On the mark, the counter punch by the Beast. The jab has been able to carry the night for him so far. Why so, Teddy?
Well, first of all, he's been able to get it off at the right time. His opponent, that sweet spot, you know, you hear about that in baseball. You want to just hit that ball in the sweet spot. Well, the jab, he's catching his opponent just as he's starting to get into his range before he can get off.
Took a shot, now he gives a left. Wow, just sit back and enjoy this one. You can tell both guys are so determined to give everything they have here tonight.
So it's like the first time you heard Ray Charles sing God Bless America. You knew it was special. You knew you hadn't heard it before. I haven't seen anything like this before.
Good stuff in the opening 2 minutes. A minute to go in this round. Oh, he is damn a sweet, fast hook floors him. He gets up after that punch put him down on the canvas.
Now he needs to get on that bicycle and stay away from this guy.
He took a go of it to the body but came up empty.
Get it out, get it out.
Go. Oh, he is stunned. This is going to take some guts to get up from this. Once again, he goes down. And there's the bell. Can you believe that? He was saved by the bell. Teddy, you've been in a spot like this before as a trainer.
Right now, you know what? What do you spend time on? You want to spend time on telling him why he got in that spot, why he got hit. But first, you got to make sure he revives. You got to get him clear-minded. You got to get his senses back first.
Don't find this fight. Jab and move. All right. Let's work on that cut. It's not. The cut's not. Don't worry about it.
So here we are, and the night is over. That cut causes an end to the evening. A TKO victory.
Calls a halt to the fight by way of TKO.
He's your winner by TKO. Teddy, another impressive performance by him.
In every way, defensively, offensively, and finishing up.
For Teddy Atlas, I'm